Hi, and welcome to this demonstration video for the CASEL SEL Walk with LSI Trend Tracker. You're probably visiting this site because you want to know if your school is effectively implementing social and emotional learning strategies. This web-based tool uses the official social and emotional learning indicators developed by CASEL so you can easily track implementation of SEL programs in your school or district. Let's jump into the system to show how you can collect this data and turn it into meaningful reports to guide continual growth in your schools. Here we see what the walk screen looks like. The objective during the walk is to observe the implementation of SEL strategies throughout the school. Observers should plan to visit a variety of classrooms. Classroom visits last from 10 to 15 minutes in most cases. One thing you don't have to worry about is spotty Wi-Fi. Once you start a walk, you can visit as many classrooms as you like, even if there is no internet connectivity. The system will sync the data once you are back online, indicated by the online icon. When you enter a classroom, make note of the grade and the subject for the lesson. This will help ensure that you get a good representation of classrooms in your data. One thing to note is that the form does not track which teacher you are visiting. We strive to keep this system from feeling evaluative, and collecting data about a school rather than an individual teacher is a big part of that. The focus of the CASEL SEL Walk is on continuous improvement of the whole school culture, because that is what will bring the best results. After getting the grade and subject recorded, you can jump right into the 10 key SEL indicators. The form is streamlined so that you can quickly work through the questions on your preferred device. If you need help deciding how to rate an indicator, you can open the rubric anytime you like. The rubric not only allows you to make accurate ratings, it will also help you identify SEL techniques that are working and those that require some attention. As you walk classrooms, the rubric will align your thinking to the social and emotional learning practices CASEL has identified through research that will have the biggest impact for your students. As you walk your school and use the rubrics, you'll start to get a sense of some common themes across classrooms. You can collect data on as many classrooms as you like, and you also have the option to collect data on school-wide indicators. The school-wide questions have their own rubrics, just like the classroom questions. Anytime during the walk, you can check the results to see trends in your data. Like here, we can see that on this walk, things looked pretty good on cultural responsiveness. But if we scroll down a little, we can see that we've got some work to do on aligning SEL and academic objectives. As you and others in your school conduct walks during the year, you will get a lot of data. LSI Trend Tracker does a great job of compiling all those data points into a clear story about what is happening in your school. You can use the reports to follow overall SEL growth over the course of the year. Or monitor to make sure your walks have good coverage of subjects and grades. LSI Trend Tracker will also let you see the growth history for individual indicators from CASEL. Easy-to-read reports highlight which are showing improvement and which may need some additional support. You'll also have the chance to compare everyone who has conducted a walk in the school. This will allow you to make sure your walk conductors have inter-rater reliability and that they are hitting the right grades and subjects. The CASEL SEL Walk and LSI Trend Tracker will allow you to easily monitor implementation of SEL strategies in your school and district. This system will help identify what is working, where growth is needed, and what to work on to achieve desired growth for your social and emotional learning goals. If you'd like more information about how to implement the CASEL SEL Walk with LSI Trend Tracker in your school or district, please visit learningsciences.com.